and your fucking cell phone goes off, and this a-hole is on the other line wanting to go bowling. All right, top 5 useless sidekick characters. So these are all games that I've played. There have probably been games out there that have annoying side characters and sidekicks. I know. I haven't played every game. But these are the 5 that I could think of that just are a waste of space and a waste of time when it comes to being a sidekick and what a sidekick should be. A sidekick, to me, should be someone who is going to help you in the game, who is going to be there to assist you, who is going to give you items to help you explore the game, give you information. The girl from BioShock Infinite, she is a great sidekick. She's constantly throwing you ammunition, constantly helping you out, progressing the story forward. These are not that. Let's start things off with one that I hate putting it on here because I'm such a big fan of the franchise, but even I have to admit, after 20 minutes of this character, you want to pump a whole bunch of bullets into him. Claptrap. I love Borderlands. I am such a big Borderlands fan. I cannot wait to play Borderlands 4. But Claptrap is annoying. He has some fun moments. He has some funny moments where you're just like, that's a funny joke. Like when he does the stairs line in Borderlands 2, that's funny. The problem is 80% of his dialogue is annoying as hell. He doesn't really help you as much as he should. If you haven't played Borderlands, this is the character that sort of talks about the world of Borderlands and Pandora and all of the things you'll be doing. He is sort of your information robot. And he is annoying as hell. And even in the movies, when Jack Black plays him, he is annoying. And you could have made him a little more sympathetic and a little more understanding of a character. But he just gets annoying after a while. I can't say the word annoying enough. And again, I'm a fan of this character, but it just grains on you after a while. So Claptrap is number 5. And I think anyone who's a fan of the Borderlands franchise will admit he deserves a spot on this list. Not number 1, but does deserve a spot. Number 4. Let's talk about number 4. So there was a pastime back in the day where people would gather and they would go somewhere. They would all gather. They would go somewhere. There would be a nice dimly lit area. Sometimes they would have, fancy party nights. They would rent some shoes. They would pick up a ball, whether it's a big one or a small one, and they would roll it down a big lane and hit a bunch of pins. This was something I did a lot when I was a kid. My dad would take me and a bunch of people and we'd go bowling all the time. I loved it. But over the past several years, this has become something that just doesn't happen anymore. Nobody really likes bowling. There are people who are diehard bowling fans, but for the general public, no one wants to bowl. And there was at least 4 in this area when I was a kid. Now there's 1, and even that one doesn't do that well. And I was trying to think about when that stopped happening. When did people stopped enjoying going bowling? And I think it was when this a-hole wouldn't stop calling us in GTA 4. This is Roman Bellic. And if you've played Grand Theft Auto 4, you know how many times Roman Bellic would call you on your cell phone, no matter what you're doing, and just wants to go bowling. And I think any GTA player can fully remember being in a giant firefight with either the police, whether it's a rival gang, whether it's just random people in the streets in GTA 4. and your fucking cell phone goes off, and this a-hole is on the other line wanting to go bowling. And we all hated him. And we knew you had, for the amount of times he called, even a player who's never played the game, first time playing it, he calls enough that you realize, I'm going to have to go bowling at least once. And the bowling minigame is horrible. It is boring. So you're not only getting annoyed by a character, you're having to do a side quest that is boring. And that just makes it, I think anyone who's played the GTA franchise says, what's a character that you just don't want to deal with? Roman is on that list at number 4. He is just too much. I've heard they're thinking of remaking that because they have remade, we can call it remastered if you've actually played them, 3, Vice, and San Andreas. I've heard rumors that they are going to be updating and remaking GTA 4, probably after GTA 6 comes out, whenever that's going to be. But I really hope that they cut back on him phoning you, or if there's a way you can just block his number. That would be even better. Just block his number. So we've got Claptrap, we've got Roman at number 4. Let's go into number 3. We're going to bring it back. We've done some modern ones. Borderlands, a PS3 game. Roman Bellic, a PS3 game. Let's move it back even further. Let's move it back to the 64-bit era. The N64, the game that started my love for the N64. Was not Super Mario, was not GoldenEye, was not Zelda. It was Star Fox 64. And when I say Star Fox 64, there's one annoying character that comes to everyone's mind. Slippy Toad. Slippy Toad is the most hapless pilot has ever existed in Starfleet, in Star Fox. In Star Fox 64, you have to save this character so many times. Like, when the idea of being a kid and going out and playing with your friends, and as you're running out the door, your mom says, "Bring your little brother with you." He's the little bloody brother who, I don't know how he got accepted to the team. When he is not fearing for his life by his justice says, "Fox, get this guy off me." When he's not doing that, he's good. He's good, but there is way more negative and yes, yelling, "Help me." He's not worth having. The only thing he's really good at is bringing up the big boss's health bar, which, here's a thought. If we don't have that, the mission's still the same. Shoot the thing till it dies. It's just knowing mentally how much more I need to do this. Other than that, just keep firing at the thing. When it blows up, mission accomplished. Real easy, not a necessary character. And having to be saved over and over and over again gets annoying after a while. So Slippy is number 3, and I think anyone that has played that game understands why he is at number 3. Let's jump around the same era. We're sticking with the N64. We have Slippy Toad at number 3 with Star Fox 64. We could not do a list without this character, because back when the N64 came out, this was sort of the epitome of annoying characters. This one was helpful to a degree, but again, same with Roman, same with Slippy, even Claptrap, just didn't know when to shut up. Navi from Legends of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. The memes of, "Hey, listen," are etched in my brain since I was a kid. We actually, when I first started going to Fan Expo, My wife, who came with me for the first time, I think I had been doing it for about 3 years. The first time we were together and went together, she made herself up a Link costume, and my friend Krista made up a fairy cosplay and had a little sign that she carried with her that said, "Hey, listen," because everyone knew exactly what that cosplay was, even if she looked nothing like that. I've admitted here on the show I'm not a giant Zelda fan. However, I have played Ocarina of Time, and I've played it enough to know that that little thing is annoying. That little thing is useless as well. Again, doesn't need to be in the game. There are signs throughout the game that help you understand the world. She is not necessary. She can simply shut up, and when I need to be saved, she can hop out of the jar and save me, but not needed, and not needed to be calling me out and stopping me from progressing in the game to explain backstory that I really don't care about. I want to break some pots, I want to cut some grass, I want to kill some spiders, and that's it. Shut up. So, number 2 is Navi. The final spot on this is my number 1. And just like this show, we have split number 1 into 2. Because both of these characters are from the same franchise, are in back-to-back games, and are both annoying. And this is how my friend Edith and I came up with this list. This was going to be my number 1 because I am playing the game right now. Ashley and Sheva from Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5. Yes, Justin. Useless characters in my opinion. Let's start. Thank you. Edith is in chat. Yes, you knew I had to split both because they're both bad. So I'm a big Resident Evil fan. I love Resident Evil 2. I love Resident Evil 3 with Jill. Resident Evil 4, I just played with the remake. And then I'm playing Resident Evil 5 for the first time right now because I did not really enjoy it when I first came out, but I decided to give it a shot now because I want to play all of the Resident Evil games before the next one comes out, because I know the next one is going to make a lot of references to past games based off where the location is. It's in Raccoon City. So I want to play Resident Evil 4. And Ashley, as Edith is quoting her in the chat of, "I need help, Leon." This is the president's daughter. This is the girl that you are trying to save in the town in Resident Evil 4. Just go on YouTube after we're done the show and watch compilation videos of people trying to kill other characters in the game and Ashley running and standing right in front of the barrel of the gun, and friendly fire is on and she gets blown away. There are hundreds of videos, and I could probably make my own because there are so many times where this girl just runs and stares down the barrel of the bloody gun and just gets blown away, and you gotta restart the mission again. And getting grabbed and getting kidnapped and run away. Oh, we got a whole bunch of enemies coming at me. I'm just gonna run. What does she do? Not run, and gets grabbed. And then I gotta turn around and save her and waste ammunition and then start running. And she gets grabbed again. I gotta come back because she has to fucking follow. Just annoying. And then we have Sheva, who is not needed at all. Seriously, she is not needed in Resident Evil 5. If you took her out of the game and said, you're going to run through this game completely solo without her, wouldn't notice a difference. wouldn't notice a difference. Now, I do understand that Resident Evil 5 was kind of their attempt at making a co-op game, because you can, one person play as Chris Redfield, who is the main character, and one person play as Sheva, and you can both co-op the game. I get that. But the AI that they put into this character just makes me so frustrated. And also not realizing until a certain point in the game that the enemies don't really care about her in some aspects. There is a point in this game where you have to walk through a chest level marsh. And in that marsh, there are alligators. And the alligators are one hit kill. They grab you, you're instantly dead, you start from the beginning. So I am in this marsh, and I have to get from point A to point B through the marsh, getting through the alligators. I am playing this over and over and over again, and every time I see an alligator go towards her, boom, I'm shooting the alligators. And some take one shot, some take 3, some take 10. I don't fucking know. I'm like, what happens if the alligator grabs Sheva? If you're playing in single player, the alligators will avoid her and not even attack her. So I am sitting there wasting ammunition, firing at these things, when I could easily just run around them and save all my bullets. Does it tell you that? No. Moments like that just go, okay, so she's not needed. I have given this girl every gun in the game. I have given her that rifle, actually. And if she does not use anything but the first pistol in the beginning of the game, I've given her that pistol, I've given her a shotgun, I've given her an SMG, I've given her a rifle. She will sit on that pistol until the end of the bloody game. And I've just said, screw it. I'm going to take all of the guns. You are going to take all of the health and your pistol. And that's it. And I've just let her just go nuts. Just keep firing that one pistol until you are happy. It is just, it's one of the characters that just gets on my nerves. So, because of the frustration with both of these characters, Ashley and Sheva are both on this list, and they are number 1 on the top 5 useless sidekicks in gaming.